Welcome to Hush Media Live. Let's get right into the video. Yes, sirski.
Spot 'em got 'em. Jacksonville, Florida rapper Spot 'em got 'em, whose real name is Nehemiah Harden, is best known for his 2020 mega hit song Beatbox that went viral on social media and had some of the biggest rappers doing remixes. On September 17, 2021, around 3 a.m., Spot 'em got 'em was riding in a Dodge Charger on I-95 in Miami, where he had just left the studio when another vehicle pulled alongside his and suddenly opened fire. It riddled Spot 'em got 'em's car with a staggering 22 bullets. Spot 'em got 'em, who was in the passenger seat, was shot 5 times, all in the legs. His friend, who was the driver, was shot in the hip. Cops labeled the shooting a random act of road rage and couldn't confirm that it had anything to do with rap beef, or as what most rappers would call it, the ops. Spot 'em got 'em was rushed to the hospital and underwent surgery, and by the grace of God, he survived. To this day, there are no suspects that have been caught or charged for the shooting. Jimm. Rising Florida rapper Jimm, whose real name is Jimmy Curry, started rapping at the age of 14. He gained recognition for a single, Ballin', released in 2022, and would recently go on to sign with QC, Quality Troll Music, one of the biggest independent labels out right now, with major artists such as Lil Baby, the Migos, and the City Girls. On June 7, 2023, Jimm was in Daytona Beach, Florida at Lake Forest Apartments. Jimm and his friend were in a light blue Infiniti. As Jimm was trying to reverse park into a parking space, witnesses say they heard automatic weapons firing, and when they ran out, they seen a dark colored compact sedan screeching off. Jimm and his friend were both shot as 20 rounds flew through the car and through some of the apartments. Witnesses then went and helped the two friends into an apartment to await the ambulance. Jimm was shot in the upper right arm and had to get surgery, while his friend was shot in both his shoulders, but by the grace of God, they both survived. Police have no suspects in the shooting, and Jimm and his manager were both uncooperative with the cops due to the street code of no snitching. YNW Juvy and YNW SaKchaser. Florida rappers YNW SaKchaser and YNW Juvy, whose real names are Christopher Thomas and Anthony Williams but Fort Pierce, were upcoming rappers and famously known for being the childhood best friend of rising rapper YNW Melly, who is currently awaiting trial number 2 for the murder of SaKchaser and Juvy after the first trial was ruled a mistrial. In the AM of October 26, 2018, YNW Juvy and YNW SaKchaser got into an SUV with YNW Melly and YNW Portland after leaving a recording studio in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. They were traveling and allegedly a car pulled alongside the SUV and riddled it with bullets with automatic weapons. According to YNW Portland, the driver of the SUV, he told the police that he was involved in a drive-by shooting, and he had to drive his 2 dead friends to the hospital. YNW SaKchaser was shot through his neck, in which the bullet went through his brain and exited his forehead, and he was killed instantly. YNW Juvy was shot in the cheek, in which the bullet traveled upward through his brain as well, and he was also killed instantly. Since then, YNW Melly has been charged for the 2 murders and claims his innocence of the crime, and now is awaiting trial number 2, in which he just was recently denied bond. Yella Beezy. Upcoming rapper Yella Beezy, whose real name is DeAndre Conway, rose to fame in 2018 after his buzzing hit song That's On Me went viral and took the Billboard charts by storm and got him invited to open up for Jay-Z and Beyonce on their On The Run 2 tour. On Sunday, October 14, 2018, 3 a.m., Yella Beezy was leaving a strip club in his hometown of Dallas, Texas in his G-Wagon. He takes an exit off of the freeway to look at his GPS to put in his destination, when suddenly a car pulls up and started riddling his truck with bullets. The car was shot a staggering 23 times as the truck wrecks out. Yella Beezy was shot in his leg, his arm, and once in the back that nearly missed his heart, hitting his lung. He was able to get out of his truck and call for help, and by the grace of God, he survived. There has since been no suspects arrested for the shooting. XXXtentacion. XXXtentacion, whose real name is Josiah Humphrey, became known in 2016 by uploading songs to SoundCloud and rose to rap fame with millions of streams and fans across all social media. His hit songs were Moonlight and Sad, which both have a whopping 1 billion views on YouTube, and he quickly rose through the charts following the release of his debut album, 17, in 2017. On June 18, 2018, XXXtentacion and his friend were leaving the motorsports store shopping for a motorcycle with 50,000 cash on them. Upon leaving the dealership, they pulled into the street when suddenly a SUV swerved in front of him and blocked his BMW. 2 masked gunmen could be seen confronting the rapper at his driver's window, then one guy started shooting him repeatedly. They then grabbed the Louis Vuitton bag containing the cash and got back into the SUV and sped off. XXXtentacion was shot multiple times to his body, and witnesses at the scene said he had no pulse and he was pronounced dead. The cops arrested the 4 men that were involved through the suspect's Instagram post, showing large amounts of cash as they brag about hitting a lick. They were all arrested and one took a plea deal and got 7 years for testifying against the other 3, and they were all convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison. And after sentencing, the judge gave them a harsh reality check for them all to think about forever. And this is what he said: "You'll spend every hour and every day and every week and every year of your life in that cell. And one day, they'll come and open up that cell in the morning and you will have passed on. And only on that day."
More lights, I need more lights. More lights. More lights, not more life. More lights. More lights. Yeah, alright. Keep your motherfucking hands up. Keep your hands up. Alright.
Until next time, Hush fam, keep it locked in with your boy. Hit that notification bell so you can get all the notifications when I drop another video. Yes, Sirski. It's your boy Hush, man. And I'm gone.